Hey everybody, it's Chance here with another episode of Pathologic 3. So, I have not completely caught up to where I was, but I did get to the beginning of day 3. And to be honest, I forgot how much stuff I did. I know that's a crazy thing to be saying 10 episodes into an LP, but, so I'm gonna see if I can somehow get myself to die without enough amalgam, because even though while doing this I can choose where I can go, which you can see I tried to play with a little bit. I tried to run around and look for random mirrors, couldn't find anything. So I think I am going just to try to die, I guess, and see what happens. At least see if there's a scene and see where it goes from there. During my investigations, I found the bull, and it's a little plushie near the bridge square. And if you interact with it, it's a little squeak toy. It's very cute. I might show you guys. Not like I have anything going on, really. Alright. Let me show you. Not like it matters right now, anyway. I might need to go back. But yeah, like I started recording that thinking I could find a mirror, and then as I oh, okay, I see. Also, watching back on the last episode, I almost feel stupid because part of my problem here is part of my... Okay, return to main menu, please. Part of the thing I realized... Okay, so it's 1 o'clock, so let's go earlier. Let me show you guys the bull, so I can go to while I was last in the bitch square. But then it turned out to be a nothing, you know? Alright, so we're just gonna let him die and see what happens. Because, yeah, it turns out I had the right idea, and then I decided to climb up the polyhedron. And as it turns out... Oh, there it is.
It was quiet and thematic.
Oh, it actually makes him empathetic. Yeah, I love this thing. I know my... I just keep him here until he gets so depressed that he, but basically... I mean, if I do nothing for a while, eventually he will die, so... But yeah, it turns out, climbing up the polyhedron, I was already pretty wasteful, and I realized part of it now that was, like, gameplay related, where I wasn't properly indicating what day I needed, and I needed to prompt it first, otherwise it'll default to the next day, maybe. So that's part of the problem there. And then, the tower took a lot of my amalgam.
You're too high strung.
Hey, I need you to give me some stuff that'll kill me. Okay, well, I don't have enough for... Oh, I might actually have enough. How much is this? 3.
Laws of physics are synchronized again.
Whee! Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna have a heart attack behind over here somewhere. So yeah, I'm just curious, what will be like the ultimate game over scene?
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Livid.
Water will help me. Water will help me. But I shouldn't have enough.
Forgot that there's so much of the world. As if things are animated.
Yeah, it's like fun. It is sort of fun to be like in this space because you're not really in the bridge square. Like, at least I wasn't very much in the bridge square as Artemi in 2. Okay, so it seems like how you break the shards of the amalgam are by death by apathy. The dying from, like, actually dying, like your health going down, is much less. So now I have almost no amalgam. It's best for you to leave, ma'am, because I'm gonna shoot myself in just a moment. Okay, fine. I'll squeak the toy. I'll squeak the toy instead.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
I love this thing.
Boiling,
I love how it's a squeak toy.
screeching.
He's having the worst time of his life squishing this thing.
Misophonia, dankovsky.
Hey. Listen, Signor. To a vital word of warning. You put yourself at risk. Your future hangs by a thin thread. And worse, your past as well. You're out of time. Didn't you say I had all the time in the world? That I was dead in one mirror, alive in another, that I could choose? Speak of liquid time. Amalgam that allows you to passage to a time you need to visit most. I warned you. To die without amalgam, you need a permanent end. So this is the end. How are you going... And you are going to weigh my heart against a feather now. Do you understand what death is, Signor? I don't understand. We don't fully, entirely understand it. That's the tragedy. As we grow old, cell production starts to fail. Errors build up in our tissues. But why? Death is a dark, blind void, unbeing. It bears no reason nor prize. It cuts your story short, and forbids an even tragic ending. The honored dead don't even get a chance to hear the living voice their eulogies. Where is this going? I took pity on you. I gave you my own amalgam so that you could see this room again. And now the silver vessel in my chest has nothing more in it to give, and we have seen each other for the last time. Who are you? I'm a mote of his spirit and no more. To find true immortality, you first must break your soul to pieces. If you go all the way, one day he shall explain. You need not pity me. The motes are many, round of snout and faceless. Simon, you know Signor. He had no faith in charity, tutoring, patronage, and fair challenges, yes, but never kindness freely given. I think myself a mistake, so it's best that I should fade away. So what now? The way out of this place remains the same. To break the mirrors, claim the amalgam, turn the lever on the camera lumina. But first I wanted to say it back to me. This is your final chance. If you die once again without amalgam, you'll meet your final death. Your story, your memory will be erased. This is my final chance. If I die without amalgam again, my death will be final. My story and memory will be erased completely. Indeed. And from now on, please take more care of how you spend your time. Farewell, Signor. I'll be careful.
Superstitions aren't real.
Oh, that's so nice of them. I've completely fucked myself over, though.
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
Okay. So we're actually progressing now. I have a the fact that I've used this when I am on day 2 is bad. is horrendous. But that begets the question of what that means and what consequences that has. I don't know. I am curious once people start getting sick what that'll do, because what if that is just like I fucked myself out of like certain characters are just gonna be dead. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what it means, but I'm the thing is what I'm the thing I'm happiest about is I get to progress in the game finally without having to replay. There we go. Thank you. So now let's do this again. And it is really hot, and so my AC will be on. Thank you very much.
It is canny to conceal that one is uncanny.
Did you see anything strange on your way here?
Okay. So now that we've done that, I get to actually progress in the game. Temporary dead end. Okay. Yeah, I can... Okay, yeah. The thing is that even if I fucked up immensely, I definitely learned
I'd
something,
rather not hear this.
which, in a pathologic game, I think is far more useful. Bonk. Okay. So now, we're done with day 2. I want to check out... I want to go... Ugh. It's so much. It's so much. Okay, it's worth a lot. Okay. I do want to see if I can change things for Yulia a little bit. I'm curious where that goes. So I think it would be productive just to go back. Oh, I could find Peter. I could find Peter again. Alright. Some vision is a two this time. Okay, so we can do the Peter stuff, and we can do the Yulia stuff. Alright. Confirm. Alright. Now a day that I actually meant to be here on. Now, if I could loot my stuff, please. Fast. Nope. I've learned my lessons.
A soul moves like a slow spring. The harder you stretch it, the faster it contracts when released.
How untimely our tragedies are. Right now, when we should be grieving and closely studying Simon's legacy, we are compelled to be saving the town from an inglorious death.
A touch is an attentive look, or a keen word. One can touch with their hands too, but that is a hard skill to learn.
I'm not so sure about their untimeliness. Simon has invited a doctor for a reason. He's amazed me. He knows things he should not know. So strange and yet so familiar, even after his death. Our brother knows what we need to do. Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. Yes, here I am. Greetings. Finally, I've made it to the town hall. Thank you for your tact, but did you hear what we were talking about? Coincidences like these are where fate shows itself. These are not the discoveries you were looking for here, but you are on the you are the one the town needs today. Saburov desires to hand the power over to you. Ordinary townsfolk hope the doctor from the capital will stop the plague's triumphant parade. I'm glad to have a chance to help. I'll try not to waste it. We, the rulers of this town, are prepared to provide you with resources, but you should be the one to choose our direction, Dankovsky. Which measures do you consider the most urgent? I love how it's immediately more civil. They're just like, it's not Victor being like, well, Simon had a reason, and Georgie being like, fuck Dankovsky, basically. More eloquently than that. And now it's like, there must be something to it, and this guy knows stuff he shouldn't know. So... Wait, it's the same dialogue all over again, but it's different this time. Let's put my plans aside for now. Is there anything you wanted to tell me, perhaps? I have no hints for you, Bachelor. All I know is this. Simon's left a riddle for us. His death is a riddle. His disappearance is a riddle. His plans concerning our town and our life are a riddle, and you are the one who will have to solve it because you are the one he has chosen. Simon was inscrutable, but he desired to be understood. Plenty of responsibilities will come crashing down on you, but my brother is reminding you your responsibility to yourself, the responsibility to grasp the mystery of the other being. This is in my best interest, too. When I was a child, Simon used to give me puzzles to solve, to develop my mind. He would leave hints everywhere, in the most unexpected places. He liked problems that needed their conditions turned around if he were to solve them. I hope I can find time to do both. Maybe this is the entire point.
Autumn is gloomy this year.
Man of reason. That woman of yours has caused 18 people to get severe mental issues with what she's constructed. And I'm not saying it metaphorically. Those are literal medical issues. What does this mean? I'm not telling you anything else, Dankovsky. All I'm saying is you're walking on thin ice. Very thin ice. Think carefully before you take the wrong step. Well, it seems you won't change your mind. Okay, so I still failed that. Sorry, Yulia. He got pissed. Oh, well, I have to run around first. Oh, he's considering the emptiness. I'm like, what the hell is he looking at? Sorry, Yulia, I can't talk right now. I have to fucking run around like a chicken without its head.
A coward. Always been a coward. Oh, how I hate it.
Thanatica has a purpose, a very exact one, and entirely achievable, in my opinion. What's the purpose of the impossible objects? Impossible objects have a purpose that is exact and achievable, just like your science does. Alright, so I just don't think I am equipped to do anything about that. Not like at this point it particularly matters, considering, but still. Yeah, I thought that would maybe change if I thought that maybe that would change if,
Here's my doll. Who will feed it?
okay, so... Alright. Sorry, I have kind of like half-baked thoughts. Yeah, because it seems that makes no difference regardless of my opinion. Like, basically, there is a dialogue change for, me putting in the effort to improve those relations, and now...
The gravediggers have scattered. Or have they? Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grief?
Hey, man. Move aside, pal. You're blocking the sky. Are you alright? Do you need assistance? Time is standing still, so there's no need to hurry anywhere. Care to lay down? I don't mind the company. Would you move over? Please. You do understand that time can't truly be stopped by decree. Not in reality. You underestimate this dankovsky fella. He can do a lot. And besides, when you're looking at the sky, it makes no difference whether the time is moving or standing still. Indeed. That's fun. That's a fun little dialogue. Man, and I'm like doing all this and I still don't really know about day 4 or how day 4 even looks like in this version of the game. Oh, I found another piece. Okay. Maybe over here. Because there's not a stairway on the flank. I know it's where Laura Ravel lives, but... Okay, yeah, this is... Oh! Oh my god!
Who's staring at me through the looking glass?
Oh, I found some glass. Yeah, this is far more reminiscent of what it felt like in the first game. It's just yeah, with the colors of the this is more familiar to me. Yeah, this is far more familiar to me of the first game. And the second game is. Hey, have you ever found Peter? Lara Ravel, the Merciful. I noticed that some young people in the town seemed unable to find their place. Those who didn't follow the kind's ideas or the kin's faith. They looked for their own path, but they still seemed lost. Lara Ravel thought the meaning of life was to open a shelter.
Medals mark murderers, the way a brand marks livestock.
You seem to be lost. Can I help you? I'm looking for Peter Stomaton. I believe he must be here somewhere. Yes, he was here, looking for a doctor. I'm no doctor, but I can stop bleeding, so I helped him. Oh, you and he must be close, I reckon. Oh, no. I don't think Peter is a man anyone can be close to. He's always pushing away the ones who reach out to him. What a peculiar man. They say when he was a child, he jumped out of a window once, just to escape visiting an aunt who was trying to hug him. That's how much he loathed the idea of being touched. I'm not planning on hugging him, I just want to talk. Doesn't matter. He's like a deer or an antelope. He senses predators a mile away and steers clear. I wish I could do the same. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. Right now, though, you may be able to track him down at home. He's very tired and has lost a lot of blood. He won't be able to go anywhere for a while, that's for certain. About that blood, you didn't happen to ask exactly how he cut himself, did you? It must have been pretty serious, judging by the amount of blood he's lost. I did ask, but he wasn't very talkative, and I have a nasty suspicion that it was no accident, that he maimed himself on purpose. He didn't just come for the bandages. He was heavy with guilt and wanted my advice. I helped him, I think. What could possibly have been weighing on him if he tried to slit his wrists? The polyhedron had ruined him. Peter hadn't been himself since he created that abomination. I thought the polyhedron was a miracle, not an abomination. The polyhedron is a horrible building. It terrifies me. I agree. That creaking, too. Like it's going to fall over at any minute. Exactly. The polyhedron was meant to be a victory over fear. Instead, it has become a manifestation of that fear. So many families have been ruined because of it. So that's what Peter came to talk about today. The polyhedron. What exactly did you discuss? Ending that conversation. Anxious about some things, avoids eye contact. Okay.
Misophonia, dankovsky. Tired of this noise.
Peter Stamotin, apathetic architect. We were briefly acquainted in the capital. Peter wasn't particularly alert, but he never stared into the space like he does now. In this very town, he built the polyhedron, and took to drinking, unable to bear the beauty of his own masterpiece, or the thought that he'd never create anything better. Apparently, the polyhedron truly is an unparalleled achievement.
What is a living heart? Why is everyone talking about it?
Ah, look who's here. Dankovsky. I've been looking for you. No, I've been looking for you. I've been chasing you all around town. Well, looking for me is a bad idea. I find whoever I need to find when I need to. What are you here for? I stopped by the polyhedron today. It's making alarming sounds, as if it's shaking in the wind. And since you built it, I wanted to ask you about it. Peter, give me a second. I need to rake up these papers so they burn better. Tell me, Dankovsky, what university did you study architecture at? Who was your material sciences professor? Well, I don't have one, which is why I'm here. Now imagine, I came to you and started asking all kinds of questions about cellular immortality. If you did that, I'd perfectly answer. What exactly do you want to know? No one likes a prying amateur, Dankovsky. What do you care about the polyhedron? Do you have any relevant education? A good expert should be able to explain... No, but I don't think that's true of you, man. No, but I'll do my best to understand. Nonsense. Even if I tried to explain its design to you, you wouldn't understand a damn thing I said. So what's the point of talking about it? Children live there. It could be dangerous. You think I don't know that? You think I didn't take that into account? Peter Stomaton erected an unstable and dangerous vertical absurdity on the town's outskirts and housed an entire crowd of kids in it, knowingly putting their lives in peril. That's what you think, huh? That's what you're implying? Yes, though I'm here to have my mind changed. Why would I bother to change your mind? Who do you think you are? I don't work for you. Get the hell out of here, now! Screw you then, what an obstinate fool. Found Peter in the most miserable state a man can possibly descend to, but he swears by the polyhedron's stability. Ugh. Sorry, man. I swear it's not you, it's me. How the fuck do I leave your place? How do I leave your house? There we go. Well, that went poorly. Anyway. No, I'm just barely in it. Whatever.
This town has gone mad.
Ah! Okay, that was bad. Oh. Spicy. Don't know what that was, don't know what that means. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Well, I'm going to bed anyway, so... Good night.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Problem is it causes so much unrest. Oh, so I don't have enough. Let's hold off from touching day 5, but I feel good about this. Because, yeah, I feel like it's important to do the first attempt while the unrest isn't very high yet. Alright, so that feels good. Let's go to bed.
And last year's demographic survey. Gorkon. Gorkon. Where is it even?
Shall we continue? Let us examine the 4th day of your tragic odyssey. It was particularly replete with dubious conduct. What exactly broke that wasn't already broken? Here are the facts. You happen to be the only competent doctor in a town of 18,000 facing an unprecedented lethal epidemic. Is that correct? More importantly, I don't think it was a coincidence. And we talked about it yesterday, was it? I think it's past midnight already. You assumed executive authority over the emergency command and were in fact the person responsible for a number of administrative, research, and specialized tasks. Is that correct? In peril, dangerous choices must be made. Seneca, I think. Getting tired, are you? Let us be brief, then. Here are your case files. First, you attempted to flee the town on a smuggler's train, which landed you in jail, where you remained until the 5th day. The train turned out to be a scam, by the way. That's what you get for trusting swindlers. Don't interrupt. Secondly, you scathingly refused to recruit motivated volunteers to organize a corps of orderlies. Third, despite having all the means at your disposal, you deliberately ceased to work on a promising vaccine. Furthermore, will you just read out the entire list of my sins? Furthermore, according to witness testimony, Bachelor Dankovsky was seen digging up graves at the cemetery. Later, conspiring with Artemi Barak, he let an infected person out of the quarantine zone. Clearly, you didn't sit idly by. Was this where Artemi helps us get the body parts? Is this that day? You forgot the part where I planted explosives in the town hall and bit the heads off of all the local bats. Do you think putting the case together like this was simple? Please get to your point. As your pals up on the Gorkhorn River say, to be a falcon, the quail must quail no longer. I never understood that proverb. Oh yes, and more importantly, a double homicide! On the 4th day, Bachelor Dankovsky shot 2 random passerbys outside the warehouses. What? Will you tell me that didn't happen either? Oh, what did you say? Random passerbys were about to nail a living person to a wall. With actual nails, I had to intervene. When you deny the facts, please do me a favor and explain yourself. And stop meandering. Tell me your version of the events in detail. Explain your universe, so speak. Sure, I will. Another version. I can cancel out past events. Click A, a gear-shaped module. It will turn red, meaning the chain of events leading to that node will be undone when the day starts. Other people will forget what has been said. Artifacts obtained within the story will be removed from me. It is crucial to cancel the phased escape on day 4. Otherwise, I'll wake up in prison again tomorrow. Okay, so I have to click it because it's a definitive thing. Bad grief made of, but he did not deserve such a death. They don't, but we already dealt with that. Okay. It's weird that they're, like, tutorializing that now, despite the fact that that's kind of what we've been doing? Wait, is that a mirror I can break? Ends more abruptly. Bam!
This.
Yeah! Oh, hey man, I forgot you were here. Greetings, Doctor. First of all, allow me to admit how utterly honored I am to serve under such an esteemed specialist with a metropolitan education. Here's my report. The town is on the brink. Problems keep piling up. The town only has one problem, the plague. Everything else is a trifling matter. I beg to differ, Doctor. You're in charge now, and your power isn't just about shuffling decrees around on a desk like cards. There's a whole list of overdue issues that require your immediate and full attention. Like what? Something happened. Ah, you're new to town and aren't used to our ways yet. The steppe folk have some superstition, so to speak, about digging up the ground. Vlad the Younger built the plumbing to provide the town with fresh air, but not everyone was approving of his kindness. Once again, the patient is the doctor's most bitter enemy. Their beliefs forbid them from, how do I put it, violating the integrity of the ground without dire need. The pipes run underground, ergo the pipes are the root of evil. Naive logic, but indisputable in its own way. Aaron, do you maybe have some idea of where we could get water? I'm afraid not. Without water, the infection could spread even faster than it does now, and the town won't survive long. And unfortunately, that's only the problem we're facing today. I also need your decision regarding body disposal. As usual, you want to challenge death, but what you have to do is tidy after her triumph. The plague is fierce indeed, and it has struck down many in just a couple days. I'd say it's running this town into the ground, but that's exactly the problem. Burial is slow, expensive, and hard. There is the obvious alternative of burning the bodies. That's also sensible from a sanitary point of view. Burning bodies guarantees they don't become a vector of infection, plague or otherwise. The measure won't be popular. In the capital, they opened up a new crematorium recently, or so they say. But even for the metropolitan masses, the idea of burning bodies is scandalous. What would you expect from us, then, making such a decision that would make you incredibly unpopular among the masses and anger the townsfolk? That's a reasonable argument. There's also the matter of the smell. Smoke, ashes, soot. How do we handle all that? No, we don't have a newfangled crematorium like that. Cart the people's bodies into the steppe, burn them there. The steppe people won't like it, but it'll be less of a nuisance to the townfolk. Very well, I'll make the arrangements in your name today. And there's another issue, the distribute. Please, Saren, let's take a break for now. I've only just taken command and you're already treading water like this. Okay, let's see what we got. Bad Grief's life is in danger. Bad Grief is believed to be Simon's murderer. I wonder which earned him such a title. My fabric preparations for the escape are complete. At the station, I'll have time to jump into the last car. Or like a marmot, if I try to flee, I'll be caught and caged like a rat. Or was there still a way? I feel sorry for this town, but it's doomed. My life's work is more important than me, and more important than a tiny steppe settlement. Hero in his serpent's cloak. The town's defense against the plague is in my hands. Citizens await decrees, and my secretary awaits me with his morning report. The plague has exposed the town's problems. Superstitious savages have ruined this water supply. Water is scarce, and they expect me to find a solution. Yesterday, young Burak and I struck a deal. I'm waiting for his assistance at the hospital. Alright. Oh, hey, Lara.
What?
Dr. Dankovsky. I was told you'd agreed to leave the town during the plague. I'm glad such a power is now in the hands of a man who's no stranger to compassion. Good to see you again, Lara. What can I do for you? It's kind of you to remember me in this whirlwind of faces and duties. So much alights on your shoulders along with that power. Please, spare me a minute. Of course, I'm listening. My house has long been a shelter to anyone who needs a roof over their head, and now that the whole town is in peril, I need to play my part more than ever. I shelter those who have lost something, their home, their loved ones, their jobs, their reason to live on. Please be careful. An endless flow of people going through your house makes it a potential vector of infection. Yes, of course. I have helpers. Besides lodgings, we also have help with food, water, medicine. People are used to turning to us in their time of need, which is a good thing. But now our supplies are dwindling. To be honest, we'd be grateful for any help the town hall can spare us. You distribute water. This morning I was told the plumbing system had been destroyed. Where do you get your water? It has, but we still have a water carriers in these parts. They go to the springs in the steppes and carry barrelfuls of water from there. I've already arranged the deliveries. They are very compassionate people. So, the water carriers gather at your place too. Convenient. If I come for a sanitary check, I'll talk to them all as well. Open. Oh, Grace.
What?
I hear it. I hear the voice from below the earth.
They say it's not pox and not cholera, so it can't be that bad, can it?
Whose voice? A man was shoved into a coffin and buried alive. He's screaming, crying for help. What a nightmare. What are we standing? Who did this? Who would conceive of such a twisted punishment? I've heard Odongs did a similar thing to someone who's wronged them. I figured it was just talk. Guess it's not. No, the Odongs couldn't do it. Their laws forbid it. Some scriptures say, "Thou shalt not kill," but has that ever stopped anyone? What are we standing around for? We have to hurry and rescue him. I don't know where they buried him. I just hear him underground. I sense him. Are we even sure he's in the cemetery? He could be buried in someone's backyard. There, I heard it. Classic man buried alive. Couldn't you provide an address or coordinates? Fine, I'll find him myself.
Why don't they bring anyone here? It's so
Pinewood
quiet.
House, a knife of brass, a friend in words. These are all glass.
You probably want to ask the town's fragmentation is in Simon's design and not a flaw in your perception. You remember our conversations in the wrong order. No, in the right one. I remember everything correctly, unlike everyone else. Simon was a teacher to me, I suppose. He taught me calligraphy, piano, and dowsing. I don't think he considered me an outstanding student, though. Then why did he teach you? Both Simon and Isidore had many students. I think it was more important to Simon that I agreed to live in the Stillwater. It's a difficult house. It exhausts most people, and out of gratitude, he showed me a few things here and there. It exhausts people. I find it rather restful. That's good. It means I've something, da-da-da. The kinds also believe in memory. They believe in part of a person is the imprints they leave on other people, places, and objects, and that the more of your traces settle on them, the less you've imprisoned by your body or your lifespan. When I talk to people, I sometimes feel like I see myself through their eyes. It's hard, isn't it? When everything gets mixed up. But then again, it should be hard. A trial requires exertion. Could we stop testing me already? Could I, for example, get 16 hours of sleep, a breakthrough of the plague, and 2 hours of silence so I could think in peace? Sorry, Dan. I would love for him to say that, but I'm not going to make him say that. Is this the path Simon laid out for me? I don't know. And what difference does it make? Would you be able to... Ooh. Would you even be able to step off it now if you wanted to? You're right. Oh, let me check. Oh yeah, Ava gives us amalgam. Whoa, everybody's here. Oh, so you're our doctor now. No wonder the whole theater is cleared out when you showed up. I mean, everything is ready for you in the former theater. All the potions, poultices, and beds. Your assistant sent me to tell you they're just waiting for you. At least something's going to applying to plan. I'm on my way there. Well, let me... Oh man, lots to do. Lots to do. I'm gonna see if I can calm myself down a little bit, though.
You're too high-strung.
Okay, cool.
Things are animated.
Calm your beating heart, Danko. Alright. Oh, there is so much stuff. Oh, this is... Oh, that's what they mean. There's some points of interest left unexplored. Okay. Okay. Oh, Georgie scheduled a meeting with me at his workshop. I invited Barack the Butcher to help me in the hospital. Patients are waiting for me to make a vaccine for the day. I have to diagnose each patient correctly. Allow arrival. Let's any unfortunate who lost shelter or food into our mansion, which is potentially dangerous. Someone wants Grief dead, and I need him alive. A man is buried alive at the cemetery. I need to hurry before he suffocates. Bad Grief provides transportation for the people willing to leave the town that does not end up happening. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think that I'm gonna go here first, just because this takes 5.5 seconds, and the game will save when I travel. But yeah, that is where I am going to leave it for today. Hilarious how I already threw out one of my chances at minimum. I don't know if it was my one and only chance or what, but I did it. Guess who joined us? He's my little Tammy. But yeah, let me end this before he like knocks the mic and we end up with a mess on our hands. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. We progressed. I didn't have to replay it. I guess I have that just in case like I fumble the bag so bad. But I think part of the fun part of this game is like failing and seeing what happens from failure. So we'll see what happens. But we'll go into day 4 proper, and now I'm in completely unfamiliar territory and don't know what to do. So this is the game is only gonna get harder from here. Yay, Pathologic. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!